Hello guys, hello everyone. Good afternoon. We will start the session in a moment. Please wait. So good afternoon guys. Welcome to our live stream. Today is 27th April, London session. We will be looking for any opportunities to trade. I don't think there is any news today to watch out. We have this, the Trump news, but I don't think it will be effective much. But can't say because it's Trump, you know. We will go through the charts one after another. Let's see how this week will go. New week. Hopefully we can find good trades this week. Last week was kind of dull, to be honest. There were not many trades. And the one we had gotten was also a lost one, so we'll see how this week goes. So we'll first go through Euro, then GBP, then we'll go through USD. Looking at Euro, you can see that we have got a bearish breakup structure here, which happened around a week, 10 days, 10 days ago. But I think this is an inducement. I think this is an inducement to push the price to the upside, considering that GU did not break any low and still continuing the bullish push. The bullish trend did not give any breakup structure. That's the divergence that I've drawn here. It signifies that the euro has given the breakup structure and GBP has not. So this is kind of a manipulation to move the price to the upside, and kind of manipulation for the buyers to show that there is a price is going down. It's going to sell from here, and it will again be moving up. It's correlated. That's how correlated pairs work. Actually, this is about the higher time frame. I don't think it will be much useful for today's session, so I'll skip that right away. Seeing that after this inducement, we have got two bearish legs to the downside. One leg, two leg, three leg as well, to be honest. We could consider this three leg or this as the third leg. What I was probably hoping for is price to induce this area and move to the downside. Induce this area, mitigate here, and then again move to the continue the bearish trend till price reaches this area. I was hoping this efficiency could be a smart money trap, seeing the price, observing it. Remove the session indicator, sometime. If you see this supply zone, the supply zone actually gave the break of structure, so it is kind of strong. But once this higher time frame demand area, once this higher time frame demand area was met, I think this would turn this supply into a weak zone, which I think will get induced in a bit. Hopefully, in this session where we could find it counter turn buy to the upside, probably this way, induce this. Now, all this everything has to happen in our session indicator in the London session so that we could take a trade. Seeing price right now, it is actually giving bullish signs for the session. Even though I am bearish for the high context, the 15-minute, even though I'm bearish for this week, my bias for this week is bearish. So I am hoping price would move to the downside, mitigating this area and targeting this one. I think this is the play that I am hoping for in this week. Price would move to the downside, taking this area, collecting a liquidity from these upper regions. But for today's session on the London one, I am hoping for a continuation trade somewhere around here in this area. We'll turn on a session indicator. This looks like a directionally very good to buy from somewhere around here or here. But I think once again it doesn't support any what do you call it, models, trade models. We could not see any kind of trade models I could trade off from. So I don't think I'll be seeing a setup in Euro this afternoon. But I think the direction wise it is bullish for this session. And yeah, Thursday, not Friday, when we were somewhere around here in the Thursday's New York session, I was talking how the price has reached this demand zone right here. I think it would grab some more liquidity and move to the downside, consuming more of this zone. If you see that, that is exactly what has happened. Price took the liquidity from the upside from these areas, induced it, came down, mitigated this region, and again started moving to the upside. So I would say even though we could not find any trades or the last trade, I don't. This was the loss was in euro. Yeah, still, but we could predict. I mean, analyze the price quite accurately. That is what is important, I believe, for at least beginners to analyze the price and find the direction properly and understand the intricate details, while reading the charts. So first, for this session, I'm hoping price would be bullish till it reaches this area, and we could try to sell off or find any selling positions from this region. It's like this. Inducing this region, inducing this break and test liquidity and mitigating this region. Hmm. Yes, I think that is all euro this session at least. If not, if not a buying opportunity, I would most likely be looking for price to reach this zone and sell from here, somewhere around here. Now we'll go to GBP. Unlike euro, GBP has been in the main push. The bullishness has also been the main push for the higher time frame. If you see that, if you see in euro, we are expecting a bullish push, but it is out of a manipulation. We are expecting a bullish push out of the manipulation, but here it is moving significantly higher without any inducements to the downside. What I meant by that is this divergence. If you see in euro has broken this level and is moving to the top side, and GBP has not broken this level and is as well moving to the upside. Well, that is the higher time frame, not relevant for this session. So if we look at the intra-session has been bearish, both in euro and both in GBP. You see, we have reached some kind of an supply zone inducing here. You could consider this as a medium inducement, but this thing happened in the London session, I mean the Asia session, so not much relevance to it. But since we have got a strong medium inducement, this can also be considered a break and test inducement as well. I don't think we should be trying to buy GBP as of today. Considering EU and GU move together, I think price would be moving to the upside in euro and trying to take once again take this liquidity and taking this liquidity, mitigating this area, and GBP would be trying to come into these areas, mitigating mitigating the supply zone, and would be moving together to the downside. Is what I think would happen. Yes, I think that's what would happen. If you will see structure wise as well, this is a valid demand zone, but I don't think it will be sustaining. I'm expecting a bearish push. I could be wrong, but it's all right. I'm expecting a bearish push, considering EU and GU both, keeping it, keeping both of them in mind. I think I would be expecting a bearish push in the span of this week, not today. Today, this session, I'd be expecting a bullishness to mitigate more and take more liquidity, which is present in the upside. Now we will look at USD CAD. We'll see how it is going on. Honestly, I think USD CAD has been more cleaner in terms of direction analysis, and I think there were some trades that I missed as well. If you see in the higher time frame, USD CAD is bearish, and in the intra session as well, it is extremely bearish. But one thing we could think of is the retracement. From where the retracement will start. We see such a long bearish push here, so long. Such a long bearish push would definitely give us a retracement. See, price has moved so much to the downside, will definitely give us a retracement. But when the retracement will start is the question. What I am expecting is a price has come to the bottom and it is now started to probably uh, reaccumulate. I mean, accumulate or redistribute, I don't know. But I am expecting price to reach this zone, this area, and then do its course. Probably retrace or small inducements or take it down, take the zone down. I don't know, but I am expecting a bearish push to till price reaches this zone. On Thursday, I was expecting price to induce this zone and move to the downside, but that has not happened. But I was expecting price this would happen, inducement of this area, miti- inducement of this break and test, mitigation into this area, and price will move to the downside. But that has not happened clearly. Clearly, that has not happened. Price has induced this zone, which is a strong liquidity, 15-minute liquidity, medium inducement, which we could consider as medium inducement. And then prices started moving to the downside. Uh, on Friday, actually, I did not stream, I think so, but I was looking to trade GBP, I mean USD CAD. I was looking to trade USD CAD, but the inducement happened on in the Asia session, so I got out of it. I stopped looking for any trades. Technically, if you see, this was a setup, a medium inducement and a minor inducement of the medium inducement, and there is a two leg structure. No efficiency of the pullback to support any buying. I think this would have been a good trade, but it happened at Asia session, so I do not usually trade Asia, so that's how it happened. If you see today, but today my my read would be same as it was on the Thursday. I think price would still be targeting this area. So with no without any doubt in mind, I think we should be trying to look for sells today. USD CAD. You see, scan this area's price was extremely unvolatile. Once it was not moving a lot, could not find any trades. Hopefully, what I would like to see is price inducing this 50% Asia area and then moving to the downside. Yes, that is all. You see the bullish push, you can see and understand that there has been a break and test liquidity that had been taken by price. Break, test, break and test. Yes. So considering this liquidity was taken, if we can see that this liquidity fails to give a bullish push to the upside, then we could look for the bearish, the selling areas. Like now, since we got a break and test liquidity taken on the downside, what everyone would be expecting is price would take off to the buying side from here, which is like this. Okay, so when price gives this break of structure, tries to mitigate somewhere around here on these areas, and if we see a failure of price to go to the upside, then we can enter somewhere around here to sell. Hope that was clear. So this session our play would be to wait for this 50% Asia inducement and then look for the bullish failure. Once the bullish failure is confirmed, I think we could enter to sell from these areas. We could target this low of previous week liquidity or this zone might as well. So I think if we are going to trade this session, I think we'll be able to find it in USD CAD. We'll be able to find trades in the USD CAD. Yes. Though this push seems like a regular market structure, lower high, lower low, lower high and lower, but there's a lot of liquidity grabs in these small regions. Second, there is a break and test liquidity that had been taken. Price induced this area, come to the downside. Now this is one of my trade models, the Asia 50% continuation model. Now we are, and this might as well qualify for the break and test liquidity as well. So considering this both, I am waiting for this area to get induced so that I could buy of it. I mean sell of it. I think this would be a great play. But the session is already opened. Let's see. Looking at all the pairs, even if you look at USD CAD here, I mean Euro USD, we could see inducement of this zone, mitigation here. We could buy off this area, but this trade would be a counter trend trade, so I don't think we should be trading this. Well, if we hadn't found any other trade opportunities, we could look for this one, but I think USD CAD is a better option to trade this evening, this afternoon. Yes, USD CAD would be the best option. Still, we would set some kind of alert, see, monitor it regularly. GBP USD, I don't think we should be trading GBP USD as of this session, because once you get a medium investment, I don't think we should be trying to look for buying opportunities, continuation buying opportunities, and also the fact that GBP, the pro trend is to the bearish side. It would be a counter trend trade to buy off this area. I don't think we should be looking at GBP USD today. As I said before, USD CAD would be the best option to sell. We find clean and neat. So basically, once we find a setup, once we see that there is an opportunity to trade, to buy or to sell, we will look for the lower time frame. The lower time frame will indicate that the control of price has shifted. Consider in a reversal, if it's been in a bullish session, the week or not the week, last couple of hours is in a bullish session, and you see an inducement and you see a lower time frame confirmation. The lower time frame confirmation is supposed to give you a sign, give you an you know confirmation that the price has switched. Once you know that the price has switched, then you could look to buy in that direction. So that's what we will be looking for today. What we are expecting is price to move to the upside. We'll use this area and look for low time frame, which will indicate when price has shifted to the bearish side, and then we could trade off that areas. So now it's just a waiting game. So people who are watching, if you have any kind of questions, you could ask now. I'll be replying. I'll mute myself right now. I suppose price would be flying today without giving us any opportunity. Yep. So, guys, as of this session, I think USD CAD is done. So much movement has already happened. I don't think we should look for any trades this session. USD CAD, uh, GBP, we are not going to trade GBP. Euro is something we could look at. Even that has actually given a lot of bullish move to the upside that we wouldn't be looking to buy off the retracement. It would take a lot of time, and if price comes, even if price comes and it loses in our time window, I think the momentum would be to the bearish side. So I don't think we would be finding any buying opportunities this afternoon. So I'm going to end my stream here. I'll end my stream and meet you guys in the evening session, the New York session. Thank you for watching.